a question in the chat, and the question is, do you have any suggestions for protecting yourself against COVID and monkeypox while traveling or flying?
I have traveled recently, and I will say that I still wear an N95 mask in the airport and in the airplane. I would think about in this era, I for a while, I religiously cleaned my seat and my table when I got on the plane. More recently, I've been a little more lax about it, but now with monkeypox returning, I might be inclined to wipe down my armrest and my tray table and everything a little bit more thoroughly. And I might think about wearing long sleeves long sleeves, long pants instead of shorts and t-shirts while I was in the airport traveling, just to avoid skin to skin contact with, you know, the close proximity you sometimes find yourself in those environments. So.
Yeah, and we were, my family and I, we are avid hand sanitizer people, and to the point where like we have to find the kind that doesn't dry out your hands crazy all the time because we use it a lot. So we still do that. We still always have a packet of it or small wipes or something in our bags so that we can have easy access to it. So when we're traveling, I'm thinking of when we were in DFW, and you have to get on those trains and stuff like that. To your point, we always wear long sleeves and long pants, but touching, you know, the rails and trying to make sure you don't, you know, get moved around in those spaces. I have also been very much more conscious of those spaces and making sure that we, you know, make sure we use hand sanitizer as soon as possible as we move around.
The other thing I would say traveling in the airports these days is not even just for monkeypox and COVID, but services are so disrupted, you need to plan ahead for the possibility that you're going to be stuck for a while. And we generally bring a couple of sandwiches and some granola bars and crackers, and we usually do not eat in the restaurants. We usually if we get food in a restaurant, we move away to an empty gate to eat our food away from other people. So.
Those are great suggestions. So I might not have been listening, but I'd like to ask a follow-up question to the travel, which is, does like alcohol or alcohol wipes, does that kill monkeypox or COVID on surfaces? Specifically monkeypox, I think, is the question.
It is recommended by the CDC. I'm assuming they think it kills it.
Okay. So if you're on a plane, you can wipe your seat down. I'm one of those freaky people that do that anyway, but so that's, in theory, that should help reduce the transmission if people are wiping things down, wearing a mask, even if you're the only one in the plane that's wearing a mask. Those kinds of things should help.